Man, my homegirl had it right. So, a few months ago, before all this messery happened in the YouTube streets with beefs, me and my homegirl at the gas station talking about uh, introverts, extroverts, ambiverts. And she was wondering what's the difference. And I told her, I know what you are. You keep to yourself. You're an introvert. And introverts are people that love to keep to themselves, which that's a good idea. And then you got your extroverts. They're the life of the party. Sometimes they can't keep quiet. And then you got your ambiverts, who are your introverts and extroverts. And they're your hybrids. Now, I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this foggery. Now, I was talking about, I want to talk, shout out to the introverts because you know what? Yeah, I wish I was like y'all. You got a good in the hood. I mean, every once in a while you got a hater who try to hate on you, but the hater don't got learning class the goods. So basically, you're kind of safe. And what I mean by the goods, stuff that expose you and make you look bad. Haters like that hate rate and make you look bad. And for the extroverts, we tell our business. We post it up on social media, and then haters just eat that stuff up and expose extroverts and make them look bad. I'm sitting here thinking, man, my girl had it right. I wish I was more like her, because here's the thing about introverts. The benefits about being introverts, you got a peaceful environment. You're very creative in the arts of computer science, fashion, business. Your minds are inner working. It's like clockwork, and everything's internal. You got like an internal clock, and that's awesome because, okay, I'm gonna give you some example of some entrepreneurs who are introverts. I don't care for them too much too, but I'm gonna give them what credit is due. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook. Eli Musk, founder of Tesla, and now CEO of Twitter, which changed his name to X. Then you got Richard Branson of I think it was Virgin Mobile, and then you got Roberto Black, who works with Think Media, and those are all introverts who made it big. They kept to themselves, and they kept to their own creative art, their own niche, and it blew up. Now, sometimes when you're an extrovert, you just put yourself out there in harm's way, and it's not always ending good. Now, going back to what I was saying about the YouTube streets, oh man, it's like the Wild Wild West. Everyone's beefing, and when I was in YouTube class, and the teacher was saying, "Now, class, when you do collabs, be careful who you collab with because you never know they're gonna put your business out there." And he was right, because one of those things had happened to a YouTuber, and their stuff was out there. I'm like, damn. So the lesson of this is, if you be careful who your friends are. Make sure you've got a support system. Make sure your business is not on blast, and make sure your best interest is well protected. Now, I want you to go back to the video, Grand Guardian Part 1 and Part 2, because an introvert needs a Grand Guardian or that interpreter when they feel awkward. Because sometimes when an introvert is by themselves, it's hard for them to adjust to certain situations. But when they have that Grand Guardian or that interpreter who interprets their feelings, then it makes it more easier for the introvert to warm up and open himself up a little bit. I wish I was like my girlfriend, who told me sometimes I want to come out the box. No, I told her, no, sometimes you don't. because as the world evolved or changed, and with social media, technology, and cameras are everywhere, it just, you don't want to do that. You want to have a peaceful place, a place where you call your safe haven. And introverts have their safe havens through their art, their music, their designs, computer graphics. I mean, that's beautiful. Keep doing what you do. Don't force yourself into a situation you don't have to. If you want to change for yourself. Ease your way into change. Just don't always go plunge in that dive, because sometimes you plunge in that dive, you hit a brick wall. And the reason why I'm doing this video, because going back to class, I was thinking about doing some collabs, and then when the professor said, now on these collabs, do a background check, because sometimes the person who collab with on the channel may not be that person you claimed out to be, and then there you're out. 21 Jump Street. Your business is out there. And when he was telling about his collabs, and how he called himself, he wanted to be nice and help this person out, but this person just fronted his business out there. And he just like, what the hey? Dude, I was trying to help you. Why are you trying to put my business out there when I'm trying to help you? And then never again, he never stepped out like that. So, like I said, being an introvert, you do have your advantage. I mean, don't be ashamed of being an introvert. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, haters make you famous, but when you're an introvert, what good's the haters got on you? Not really nothing. So haters have to force themselves to make stuff up on you to make you look bad. But at the end of the day, when the truth come out, it looks bad for the haters, because the goods they thought they had on you, which was not true, it makes them look bad. So, like I said, at the end of the day, just do you. If you're an introvert, keep being you. And if that makes you happy, do what makes you happy. And with that note being said, shout out to all the introverts who are entrepreneurs, who are creative thinkers, and also too, who do not trap that self in the John Rockefeller mode of thinking that I need workers and not thinkers. Shoot, I love a thinker. I love ideals. Give me an introvert who could transform a project and think outside the box. I take that over a worker who don't think. So, with that being said, to all you introverts out there, enjoy being you, and hope this video helps you on your peaceful journey.